Okay, in the spirit of picking the right job for the right weather, on this cold and damp October morning, I'm doing a little bit of fence repair out here on the west line. Got one picket in already, working on a second. Like most of my farming stuff, it's old technology, obsolete. Nobody else would want to do it, but it works for me. Anyway, I have the hole punched out here with the crowbar, and just attaching the camera to a tree here. I don't have my chest mount harness today, so this ought to work. Anyway, got the trusty 12-pound hammer there, ready to have at it. It's definitely a way to keep warm on these cold mornings. Out in the open spaces, I'd be using the front end loader to press these posts in, but obviously that's not an option here, so we'll see. Going a little crooked. We're going to let that one soak for a bit. Very dry conditions out here, and takes a bit for the water to soak in to help the post go down properly. I got a few more to put in further up the line here, so I will continue with that. Okay, this looks like a kind of a weak stretch here. There's nothing much to attract them to reach across the fence, but basically we need a picket here to just hold the wire up kind of nice and straight. We'll try about here. Okay, while we're waiting for that one to soak in, I'll show you something a little interesting. There's not too many left anymore. This is the corner post of my home quarter, northwest quarter. So anybody familiar with our survey system out here in Saskatchewan will know that there's a road allowance of 66 feet in that direction, and this is where the road would be if in fact there was a road. It was developed, I think, back in the 1930s, 40s maybe. Yeah, I'm climbing the grade right now, so there was a bit of a ditch there. We're now on the grade and coming down the west side of the grade. Now, the reference point here, man, I'm having a hard time finding it, and I know where it is. Okay, right here there's a pit, another pit, another one there, another one there, in a square formation. Right in the center is a mound, and in the center of that mound is the surveyor's peg, which I guess anybody could pick up and take out and throw away. But I believe that's illegal. Now those I think are Roman numerals on there, which if I could remember how to read, would probably give the land location. Anyway, it's kind of interesting to see, one of the few that are left surviving. My guess, in a few years, the new owners will come in with bulldozers, scrape everything down flat, clear up the bush, destroy the pits and peg and mound, and have to do a new survey if anybody ever questions the fence lines. But anyway, this here is the corner post, peg I should say. So looking straight east, my corner post should be 66 feet east of here. I have no means of measuring it, so we'll just take it that the first guys that built the fence, my grandfather, measured it out and got it right. Seeing as it's kind of in the middle of a slough, I don't think it's ever going to be a big issue anyway. So there you have it. Your history lesson for today. Out in the jungle. We're not going to run through this jungle. Okay, we got a little more soaking time in on this picket. We're going to see if I can drive it. Okay, it's lined up. Okay, it's a nice start. Probably needs a little more. I'm guessing that's about a 12-pound hammer. She's a pretty good swing. No use getting too carried away, as these pickets will split if you hit them too hard or crooked, as I do sometimes. Anyway, on to the next one.